Hey guys, it's iLuveapple. Today's video is going to be about customizing your dock. I'm going to show you first the very basic way. First step is to go to System Preferences, and then go to Dock. And in this option, you can change the size of the dock, the magnification, to make it bigger or smaller. And you can make it so then it'll show it. And with magnification, it goes like this. You can change the position on the screen with the left, the bottom, and the right. Another best way in doing it on the dock is by holding down Shift, dragging, simply like that. You can set how it minimizes. You can set it to a genie effect, a scale effect. There is another one, but it's in a different application. And that's basically it. Another application you can use is called Docker. It has very same settings on here, a little bit more. Like you can set the dock style to 2D or 3D. Change the icon sizes, and most of the settings. Now on this, on dock positioning, it can be set to the start, which goes like this, goes over here, and the end, which goes on this side, and the middle, which is how it's normally set. Now in the minimize effect, it can be set to genie, scale, and suck, but I'm going to show you what scale looks like. So with scale, it looks like this. I don't quite like it using scale. In suck, it just goes like this. And with genie, it's the same one on what you would normally get on your Mac. Now in the minimized icon, you can set it to go to standard or the top corner. By top corner, meaning this. So that's all you'll see when it minimizes. Alright. In the stacks and spacers, you can create a stack or add a spacer. What the spacer looks like is just like this. You can drag it around, do all that. I'm going to remove it. In this settings, you can set it to hide the dock, hide dock and menu bar, remove dock, or the menu bar. So remember that if you remove the dock, you won't be able to minimize. In the dock settings, you can change the icons of the trash icons, the URLs, or items that are not found of stacks and applications and folders. Another application you can get is something called Super Docker. It has the same settings, but a little bit more settings that you can configure to. So I'm going to skip this because it's mostly the same thing. In your stacks, you can configure how the stack looks. Just remember, for Snow Leopard, you won't be able to use this option because it already has that. So like for example, if you go to applications or some stack and you type in a letter, it has the same white outline on it. So it's a white frame. So for Leopard, you can select this option if you like. You can also stack recent items on here too. Now for customizing the background, meaning you can change the color of your stack, same goes for Snow Leopard. When you change one of these, if you use a color, you won't be able to have this little transparent edge right here, just to let you know. So you can pick any colors right here, or you can choose another color right here. Like I'll choose this color, and then click on apply with a password if you have one. And now it'll say your stacks have been applied. So click OK. And then next time you go to a stack, it looks like this. I'm going to close this stack because it's burning my eyes. Kind of. Alright. If you ever want to set it back, click on Restore. Type your password again. and then it'll say that it's been restored. Now, you can also configure the Finder, the dashboard, Safari, system preferences, and others. For the configuration in Finder, you can add the quit button to the Finder menu. But remember, if you're going to quit the Finder, make sure you're not copying any files, because this will actually quit the copy. So, yeah. You can show hidden files, and in the Finder window, you can set it to current folder title or the current folder path. In the dashboard settings, you can set the developer mode, which what that means is, for example, if I go to my dashboard right now, and if there's something that I want to bring to my desktop, like I'll click this, all I have to do is click and hold and press the dashboard button again, and there you have it. It's on your desktop right there. You can add as many as you want right here. Simple as that. Now if you ever want to put them back, just click and hold, drop it again, and just simply push the dashboard button again. Oops. Alright. In Safari, you can configure to open a new window in the tab, the development menu, which adds a development menu for your web developers, and you'll have to relaunch Safari. Same goes with this. And you can show Web Inspector. What this means is you can allow, this will allow it to show Inspector if development is activated. I don't really use that. You can also customize the Safari progress bar. But I'm not going to show you how to do it on here because I'm going to show you a different way in another video. In the system preferences, you can, there's not quite as much in here, but you can display the crash panel, which means it'll show you which application just crashed or failed to start. You can change the logon screen. You know, when you log into macOS 10 and you have the logon screen, if you have it on there, you can choose a different logon screen just by right here. But I'm not going to choose one because I like my snow leopard. So those are some of the applications you can use, but if you really want to customize your dock, like the color or picture of it, what you need to get is dock library. So to get my other docks, all you have to do is go to your browser and type in leoparddocs.net. But for me, for some reason, it doesn't work. So if I go to it, it just gives me this. But if you're able to get to leoparddocs.net, then pick any single one you want, pick any docs, download it, and I'll show you how to make it work. So, I have a whole bunch of them right here. I'm just going to choose one of them, but before I do that, I'm going to import it. So, click on Import, and choose the doc folder that came with it. I'll just do this one for an example. Click on Open, and it's going to show you right here. You can remove it as well, and that's what I'm going to do. And if you have a whole bunch of them, just choose the one that you want, or if you have it right there, I'm just going to use ice. Once you got that, click on Activate, and there you have it. It's now an ice dock, or whichever one that you have on here. If you ever want your dock to be back to normal, scroll the way back up and you'll notice there's one called Default Dock. Click on that and then press Activate. Then it goes back to your original dock. So I hope this video helps you on configuring your docks. Hope you have a great day. Take care. See ya in my next video.